I'm Marley.
And I'm Tess.
And welcome to Book Emporium, the podcast equivalent to a cat leaving a decapitated bird on your porch because it loves you. Welcome back, everybody. We are a comedy podcast where we summarize smutty books to one another. And I decided to reach back into the archives of something I read quite some time ago that you and I have talked about that you did not read.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea what it is. We talk so much.
We do. That's all we do.
Book Emporium, we talk so much.
That's what y'all are here for, right? As you do your laundry and you cook and stuff like that, you hear every third word of this vile content that we're throwing at you.
Just absolute filth.
Well, on today's episode, I'll be covering A Soul to Keep by Opal Reyne, book 1 of the Duskwalker Brides series.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. I've seen the covers.
We got monster fucking in the house. So you'll have to tell me because you gave us the scale of monster fucking.
Yes.
And so it'll take a little while to get into the descriptions of his body. But when we get there, I'm going to pause and I'm going to turn to you and ask you what you would rank it on your scale of monster fucking.
Because, and I cannot stress this enough, it is my scale. This isn't a science. And it's definitely not an art.
But a secret third thing.
It's up to interpretation what exactly it is. I'm thinking mental illness. But I'm happy to play. Let's do it. I will give you a whole TED talk about where I think it falls on my monster scale.
I personally cannot wait. A Soul to Keep is a paranormal romance with a world overrun by demons where Rhea, our heroine, is set to become a sacrifice to a Duskwalker. Every 10 years, the Duskwalker comes to the human village to collect a bride in exchange for protection, but nobody knows what happens to the human after they're taken. Rhea will cross into the Vale, realm of the demons, to live with the Duskwalker Orpheus as his companion, and possibly more.
Ooh, and possibly more than a companion?
Yeah.
Or does companion in this case mean friendship? I'm like, is she also food?
Oh, we'll get there. Content index includes violence, gore, and sexual content, as per usual. For a full list of content information, please see the author's website.
I love the name Rhea, by the way.
I
love the name Opal Reyne. I don't know if that's a pen name.
I imagine that it is. I should have done my research.
It's so cool. Opal, if you listen, I really like that.
She's also Australian, so there's like some cool language bits in here.
We like the Australian accent. We really do.
I love Aussies. You guys are fearless. You live with so many spiders. There's nobody better suited to write a monster fucking book than an Australian.
That's true.
This is
even
science.
Their cute stuff may want to kill you.
Like a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Kangaroos are lethal. Apparently,
they've got talons.
Somebody verify this for me. But I think I saw in a meme once, you see a kangaroo hanging out in a pond, don't go in there because it'll drown you.
It's just any wild animal. You look at them and you're like, that's an herbivore. It doesn't eat people. And then you get close enough to it and it's, well, I didn't eat people, but you. Yes. I'm going to murder you in quite possibly, like moose. Moose are terrifying.
Oh, yeah. And hippos.
Oh, yeah. Hippos are one of the deadliest animals.
Yeah.
Animal fun fact time.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Tess and Marley. Hippos are the deadliest animal in Africa, to humans at least.
That's right.
Because lions aren't out there. They're trying to get their normal prey. But hippos are very territorial and will snap you in half.
They don't even want to eat you. They just kill you because they hate you.
Yeah, they swim fast and they run fast. You wouldn't think it, but they do. And just about everything runs faster than me. But something about the idea of, well, that's a hippo. As long as I'm out of the water, I'm fine. And then it's like, no, bitch, I'm basically a cheetah. Just being chased down by a hippopotamus that's running as fast as a dog in a full-out sprint. Just, oh, man, you never stood a chance, did you?
No, that's terrifying. And chasing is relevant to this story. So technically that was not too much of a side tangent because it comes up.
More animal fun facts to come.
We open with some information about the world we're in, where demons roam freely and humans have to live in villages behind high walls for protection. A demon's power is relative to how many humans and animals it's eaten, and daytime is the only time they can't roam when they return to their home in the Vale. But you don't want to walk under trees in the forest because they could be hiding in the trees and jump out and get you.
Oh, just they need a little bit of shadow.
Any shade will protect them. So even in the village, there's not a lot of trees because people are afraid that it's going to give them a hiding place.
Right. And the walls, how high are these walls? And demons can't get over them?
Most of the time, the demons can't get over them. The ones who can fly can, though.
Okay. So you're never truly safe, but you are safer.
Exactly.
All right.
Duskwalkers are different, though. They're 7 feet tall with animal skeleton faces and horns, and they can walk in the daylight as well as talk and reason. Their intelligence makes them all the more dangerous to humans.
Oh, so most demons aren't intelligent species and they're not talking. They're more animalistic?
It depends on how many animals and humans they have eaten. You become significantly more intelligent the more humans you consume.
That would be terrifying. So if any of them talk, you're like, I know you've eaten a bunch of people.
Precisely.
Just off the get-go. If it's got speech, it's murdered a whole house of people.
Multiple houses, in fact. Rhea is in the process of being dressed up in a white gown to be offered to the Duskwalker, who returns every decade for a new bride. She asks the priestess dressing her why the villagers believe that Rhea's the reason there are monsters because there have been demons since before Rhea existed, and the priestess responds that Rhea is a harbinger of bad omens.
She was just, you're bad luck Betty. Get in the sack.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
Get in the sack.
Throwing you in the fucking water. Like, Jesus. All right.
Rhea lives on the edge of town in a small shack with clothes that she's been forced to make for herself since none of the town's seamstresses will make them for her. The reason for all of this is very sad. When she was 7, her family was killed in a demon attack, but against all odds, Rhea survived. And because everyone in this town is a fucking dingbat, they assume the attack was her fault and that the demons didn't eat her because she's icky.
So we're going to give her to the Duskwalker because he'll look to the side of the icky. But also, you're the lone survivor of this family. And they're like, you totally caused it. You caused your parents' divorce and death. And also, they didn't get you last time, but we'll make sure of it.
That's really basically what it is. Rhea tries to argue with this priestess for why she shouldn't be sacrificed, but the priestess is having none of it because the Duskwalker offers a protection ward to the humans in exchange for a bride. And Rhea, because again, everybody here is fucking stupid, has been blamed for the deaths of everyone taken by demons since she was a child. They'll be like, well, she looked at him, and that's why he got taken.
Oh my gosh. Her rap. She lives here, so we're just going to blame every single thing on a child.
Yeah, she's basically been a scapegoat her whole life. So it's either going with the Duskwalker or they will throw her into an underground cell.
We're just going to starve you to death, or
you can go with the Duskwalker and take your chances.
Yeah, and maybe you can run away in the Vale. Who knows?
That is going to come up. So,
okay.
Yeah. There are 2 other potential Duskwalker brides, one named Clove, a redheaded woman, and the other a young man named Darren. Clove is weird and Darren's an asshole, and that's basically all we learned about them.
Are they also of the childhood, you're a bad person variety?
No.
No, they haven't been blamed?
No.
They've just been selected for other reasons?
They've offered themselves up.
Oh, they're volunteers?
Yeah, they're
and
volunteers.
She's the one who's mandated? Oh, God. She was drafted.
Clove has always been kind of curious about demons, and she might be a little bit of a monster fucker. And Darren is, I'm going to do the brave thing, and if he rejects Rhea because Rhea's icky, then I'll go with the Duskwalker.
I love this idea. Well, we do know that she's kind of icky. There might be no takers for Rhea. We don't know much about demons, but we do know they think she's icky.
Exactly.
Great.
The Duskwalker, Orpheus, rolls in with his 2 doggies, both skull faces like him.
Aww. We love dogs.
The doggies are only in the beginning of the book. We never see them again after this.
He just wants to introduce her to something cute, also with skull faces.
He has a wolf skull for a face, impala horns, and glowing blue orbs in place of regular eyes. We learn from his point of view that Rhea is petite and blonde and strangely unafraid of him when he approaches her.
I mean, what's to be scared of? He's 7 foot tall and bony. Oh, God. So no skin that she can see.
He has fur on his body, but he is covered by a long cloak.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's wearing clothes.
For now.
True. The other 2 potential sacrifices are introduced, and why are you bringing me more? What's wrong with this one? And they're like, nothing's wrong with her. Nothing's wrong with her. Why would you even suggest that? They're just volunteers.
We don't think she's icky at all. Take her.
Please.
We don't hate this one.
He immediately dismisses Darren because the men are more likely to try to kill him. And I really don't want to get into a fist fight in a Denny's parking lot with this guy, so... Clove is basically instantly terrified of him, which won't work because human fear makes him hungry.
Oh, I don't want to eat you today, so
exactly.
I guess no. Interesting that Clove went from, I'm so curious to,
confronted with it up close. I guess she was a little bit more hesitant.
Yeah, she bit off a little bit more than she could chew.
Yeah. He decides to go with Rhea to the town chief's barely concealed delight. And using some of Rhea's blood, he makes a seal that will protect the town. So no demons can enter this town for the next 10 years with the blood seal that he has created.
Okay, and how does he take the blood from her?
He uses a
Poker?
claw to cut her palm. Yeah. Boop. Boop.
It's nice. It's better than whipping out a knife, I suppose.
Very true.
More personal.
We love that personal touch. They leave the village, and he asks her if she was truly a willing sacrifice because his thing is they have to be willing. And she answers that she was coerced, but he doesn't really give a shit.
I'm really into volunteers. She's like, I'm not one. He's like, well, moving on.
We're already walking. Let's go.
I already did the whole blood poke, so I guess.
Too bad. Rhea's having a hard time keeping up with him because he is enormous, so he picks her up like a baby and carries her in the crook of his arm. She notices that instead of smelling gross like she expected, he smells like mahogany and pine.
I like that more than, what would he smell like? Dead animals?
That's what you would think. Rhea actually falls asleep for a while, and Orpheus thinks about how soft humans are and how long it's been since he's held one.
Aww. I like getting monster points of views in books a lot because seeing humans as other is kind of fun to wrap your head around that.
You definitely get that in this story. The author does a really good job of giving you his perspective and making it really, sounds silly to say realistic, but kind of realistic to what a creature like this would actually be like.
It's fun to see that other perspective of this creature who is obviously very tall and strong, being like, look at this squishy thing. It's made of so much water, or whatever the thought process is. Something that we view as other and exotic would view us also as other and exotic.
Yeah, that's a very good perspective. When Rhea wakes up, she is still being held by him, and she doesn't squirm out of his grip. She's just accepted her fate, which, who wouldn't want to be carried by a giant through the woods? Sounds kind of magical, honestly.
I'm sure at this point she's just go with the flow.
Exactly.
Might as well enjoy the ride.
So she asks him about his magic abilities, and he tells her he isn't all-powerful, but that he can cast illusions and protection spells, and some other spells as well that we'll learn more about. While some demons can use very minor magic, and Orpheus alludes to there being one demon who can use magic freely and is more powerful than Orpheus, but he doesn't elaborate when Rhea asks after who this demon is.
So there's only one. He's like second in the hierarchy.
Kinda, yeah. There are other Duskwalkers as well, and I think that some of them can do magic and others can't.
Depending on how many people they've eaten, I'm assuming.
Exactly. So when Rhea asks why Orpheus can use magic, he's about to answer when he's shot by an arrow through the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
They've been attacked by demon slayers.
Oh, it's humans. It's not other demons.
No. Orpheus's eyes turn red, and he puts Rhea down and shifts into his beastier form while he fights them, which is his body becomes kind of more dog-like on all fours instead of, bipedal.
Okay.
One of the demon slayers dickishly threatens Rhea to draw his attention and puts a knife to her throat, but it doesn't stop Orpheus from killing his buddy, and then Orpheus comes after him while Rhea runs. She bolts, and he violently kills both of the demon slayers, doesn't hesitate, and then Orpheus
Just eats them.
Yeah, he eats them. Orpheus chases her down, and Rhea is like, well, I'm not going to outrun him. So if I stop in the middle of this run and ruin the chase for him, maybe he won't kill me. So she stops and he tackles her. And he basically
And it didn't work.
he basically puts her whole head in his mouth. But Rhea starts laughing.
I mean, so did we.
Yeah.
Like, oops, didn't work.
Yeah.
Guess it's gonna eat me. Whoopsie doodles.
I'm sure that's a direct quote. Actually, it snaps him out of it because he's surprised by this and he's, oh, she's actually not scared of me, and it kills his rage boner or whatever.
Yeah.
He apologizes for trying to eat her, his eyes turning yellow because his eyes change color based on his mood.
Oh. That's his anxious.
Yeah.
His anxious color.
It's his worried color. Then he licks her with his long-ass purple tongue, which turns her on, and she has to tell him to stop.
Just on the face?
Yeah.
I don't mind a super long tongue. I don't know a lot of people who
That
would
doesn't
be
shock
like,
me.
No. I'm pro long tongue.
Did you hear that, folks? Tess is pro long tongue.
Marley, we've been friends a long time now. You're not allowed to stop, no matter what I say, so...
It's true. I'm really in for the long haul.
Yeah, this is a sunk cost fallacy situation.
It's like the equivalent of staying together for the kids, but we don't have any children. You have a dog and I have step cats.
Yeah, we stay together, not for anything that makes sense to others.
They finally get off the ground, and Orpheus is wounded, so he's like, can't carry you. You'll have to walk for a little while.
Yeah, she'll have to skip along beside him.
Rhea offers to bandage his wounds, which surprises him, and he lets her, even though there's not really a point because he heals within a day. Almost anything that happens to Orpheus, you could stab him, you could cut his head off. There's a lot you can do to a Duskwalker, and they won't permanently die. But it will take them a full 24 hours to heal from whatever the injury
Gotcha.
is.
He's like Demon Rasputin.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah. He asks her why she ran away, and she says his beast form did frighten her, which understandable, but also that she wanted to get away from the hunters because one of them threatened her.
Why did you run away from the fight, girl who has no weapons? Come on, Orpheus.
He's smart. He's not brilliant.
No, he's not brilliant in the human of things.
I mean, he understands some stuff about humans, but not everything, of course.
Psychologically.
Rhea used to want to be a demon slayer when she was younger so she could travel the world and escape from the horrible people in her village, but she never got an opportunity because they wouldn't let her leave, which is so strange to me. She tried to climb the wall once and they threw her in the underground cell, like jail time for you for trying to escape. But it doesn't make sense to me, like, okay, fine, then let her fuck off.
The psychology of a very superstitious society with magic around, let alone demons haunting your doorstep.
Yeah.
In your opinion, and she is the cause of bad things, but you also don't know that getting rid of her will solve anything.
True.
Maybe the things will get worse.
Yeah, and they mention that killing a harbinger of bad omens, which is what she is labeled as, is also bad luck and also a bad omen. So they keep her around, but they treat her like shit.
It would be like, okay, this mirror is cracked, but if we break it, it's a lot of bad luck. But if we keep it in here, it looks very haunted.
That's a great metaphor for this. Yes.
This is my on-the-fly metaphor.
Orpheus manages to carry her on his uninjured side since it's too cold for her to walk, and she asks him a bunch of questions, including where his dog friends went. He says he has to concentrate on the illusion for them to be there, and that he basically uses them as a deterrent since he's less likely to be attacked if others think he isn't alone.
Makes sense. So he was doing it to avoid attacks, not to be like, here's my cute furry friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Cute furry faceless friends.
We also learn that Orpheus is part demon, part other things that make him a Duskwalker. So we don't know exactly at this point what he's made of or how he was created. We do find out later.
He's kind of chimeric demon.
Yes. When Rhea refers to herself as his bride, he's, you're not really my bride because you would need to give me something in order to truly be mine. And no human has ever found the answer of what that thing is very comforting. For now, he simply seeks a companion.
Okay.
Knowing now that Orpheus doesn't plan to eat her, Rhea realizes for the first time that the big guy is probably just lonely.
Yeah.
That's something that both of them have in common, is both of them are very lonely. Her having been isolated from her village, and him living by himself wherever it is that he lives in the Vale, where he's not totally one of a kind, but a different species from the bulk of the species that live in the Vale, because it's mostly demons, right?
Right.
Of course, the reason he's so intelligent and actually feels emotions is because he's eaten so many humans, which he admits freely to her.
I've eaten my body count. My body count's like 200. I've eaten like 200 people.
No big deal. She asks what happened to the other human companions he's had, and he says some ran away, others were taken, and some he ate.
Oh, okay. He's straight up eaten some of the past ones.
He doesn't mean to. He doesn't want to. That's not the goal.
He slipped and they fell into his mouth. We've all heard the excuses before. I don't know what happened. It was a Wednesday. It was after work. I was so hungry. The microwave was already on. They were in it.
They slipped on a banana peel and just tripped right into my mouth.
No, that one tasted good.
He also explains that in order to truly be his bride and stay with him forever instead of succumbing to her human lifespan, Rhea would need to give him her soul.
Oh. For a moment there, I was expecting something pretty gory, like left eye. But soul. Okay. That's a lot to ask for. Just your soul.
No big deal. The next day, they reach the Vale, which is covered in a dark fog and smells of decay. Rhea, at this point, if I go in there, I'm fucked. She begs him to let her go back to the village, and he won't, and he tells her it doesn't smell bad once you're inside.
It's just the door. The smell's only at the door. You've got the inner feeling of doom.
It's nicer on the inside.
It's nicer on the inside.
He walks her through it, and she realizes once they're in that he wasn't lying. It doesn't smell bad on the inside, so he was correct.
Don't worry, the carcass smell is only at the beginning. Only at the mouth of the place. Ugh. All right.
And the outside smells like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland.
Oh, gosh. I like that he tells the truth, though. He's not pulling any punches.
No.
He is truthful. So it's going to be fine. I know it sucks right now, but the smell's going to get better. Also, I ate some of the previous companions. No biggie. I just need your soul. Again, no biggie. You're not going to like hearing that. We understand.
Yeah, it's fine. The interior of the Vale looks relatively normal, except it's not snowing, and it's warmer inside due to the walls around it as it dips into a valley. So the Vale is surrounded by this kind of dark fog, this mist, and then once you get inside, it's still sort of misty and foggy, but it's like a forest inside.
Okay.
Orpheus hides her in his cloak, as her scent will attract demons to eat her immediately if she even pokes a finger out, and he manages to take her to his home. While they're walking, she hears demons talking to him and being, "Mavka, what do you have in your cloak?" That's how I imagine they sound anyway. It's not very menacing.
What you hiding there? Nothing. I got a new wallet.
I got just enough Taco Bell for myself, nobody else.
Get out of my face.
He brings her to his cabin and then tells her to cover her ears, and he roars loudly to scare off any lingering demons who might be hanging out in there.
Trying to steal his Taco Bell.
Exactly. His cabin is well made and has chairs and a table and plenty of candles inside, which Ray is really surprised by. She expected that he lived in a cave or something, but he actually lives in a legit house.
It's not a hovel. It's a home. There's wood. There's light.
It has everything. Wood, candles,
a weird demon who smells not like rot.
Mahogany.
He's not just wood. He's double wood. Mahogany and pine. Talk about a hard man.
Orpheus goes outside to re-enchant the house with protection spells, and Rhea finds a knife, but he catches her with it before she can squirrel it away and warns her that he'll kill her if she uses it on him.
Girl.
Yeah, he's like, I don't like pain, so if you come at me, I'm gonna swallow you whole.
Yeah,
like a fucking
he already
seagull.
put her head in his mouth just for running. Very understandably running from an actual fight. Like, you want to start some shit? I will eat you. I've eaten previous people. Okay, Rhea.
Yeah. He tells her he needs to bathe the human scent off of her skin or the demons will come a-runnin', which unfortunately means she can't wash herself. He has to wash her.
Questions. How do you get the human off of a human?
So he has
Hold on. I'm going to skin you real quick. But don't worry, I'll put it all back.
He enchants the water basically with his magic. He puts some of his blood into
Oh, right.
the
I
water.
forgot about magic. Magic would totally make that impossible. I was like, how do you make a human not smell like a human?
He plops her in the tub, and when she tries to struggle...
And she can't do it. He can't enchant the water and leave her to scrub
No,
herself.
he has to massage oil all over her, basically.
It's the magic hands system. Gotcha.
He wears gloves during it, which means that he has to bathe her twice a day, but he is concerned about how she'll react to seeing his bare hands.
Oh, so this is going to be a continuous thing. He's going to have to bathe her often.
Yes.
It's not one-time magic system. It's magic deodorant.
That's a great way to put it.
You brush your teeth and you're human morning and night. Don't forget to floss.
When she tries to struggle out of his grip because she's, hey, I really don't want to be bathed, he reminds her that prey struggles, which excites predators and won't end well for her, so she stops.
You look like a seal when you swim, says the shark. I like it when you wriggle.
Not the wriggling. He has to wash her everywhere. And she tries not to be turned on when he touches her vulva and reminds herself that he probably doesn't even experience sexual arousal or have a dick.
Oh, masterpiece. I'm so excited. Hold on, let me get your sensitive bit. She's like,
Ooh.
Gloves. Let me oil your vulva. With my magic hands.
She reminds herself, well, he probably doesn't have sexual arousal or have a dick. And spoiler alert, she's incorrect.
I love the idea that that's where her mind goes. It's probably just another eyeball down there. He wears clothes. Why would he have genitals?
We don't know.
You have impala horns. You couldn't possibly have a penis. That's too much. That's crazy talk.
Rhea asks him again how he is able to do magic, and he admits that he ate some priests and priestesses once out of desperation, even though they taste foul.
Oh, they're the true icky ones.
Exactly. To a Duskwalker, they are.
Right.
She finds that he has a separate bedroom just for her, and he brings her some fruit he grew in his garden. Rhea goes through the wardrobe to find all of the clothing is white, all from his previous offerings, who are probably all dead.
Yeah. Even the ones that ran away probably ran away into the mouth of something.
Exactly. She goes to bed, but when we're in Orpheus's POV, he wakes up to hear her creeping through the house and catches her trying to go out the front door. He's also sleeping in his clothes since he says humans find his body to be distressing. So he's wearing like a shirt and pants. And when he's, why are you trying to go outside, Rhea?
Yeah.
And she tells him she just wanted to see what was outside and that she thought she could see the sun through the window. He does believe her, but he wonders to himself if humans are all kind of stupid since they all try to escape. Not a good idea.
Yeah, I just removed your human smell, and it's only going to last for 12 hours.
Right. He decides to give her this diadem, which functions as a protection amulet, and when she's wearing it, weaker demons will not be able to touch her.
Ooh, we love a diadem.
Yes.
There's a word you don't see often,
Yeah.
and I do love. So she's got jewelry now.
Uh-huh. She asks him where he got it, and he admits that it was left on his table years ago with a note that said to give it to his humans for protection. So he has a suspicion of how it came along, but he doesn't know for certain.
Somebody else gifted this to him, and so he's regifting.
Yes. The next offering he had lasted longer than the previous one, so he knew it was effective.
Okay. He's trying to keep them around.
Yeah. He offers to let her come outside with him while he works on something in the yard, and Rhea agrees, even though he has to bathe her again before she can go outside. Afterwards, she asks if he has anything else for her to wear since she's tired of the white. He doesn't, but he has plants that can act as dyes and at least change the color of the clothing. Rhea gets really excited by this.
She's also been making her own clothes for a long time.
Right, so she knows how to sew.
She knows how to do this.
Yeah. He takes her outside where he's casting a salt circle, and she asks him why he can't cast the same protection spell on his house as he did on the village. He says it can only be done every 10 years and only once, so he can't just say fuck you to the humans in her shitty village and yoink the spell back. It's gonna last for 10 years.
No takesies backsies.
Right. Rhea wanders into the garden, which has all kinds of food and flowers growing in it, and a demon tries to grab her from the yard, so Orpheus rips its head off and admonishes her for wandering off.
My God. There's demons popping out everywhere. Whew. Vale is dangerous.
It is.
She's going to be super glued to him. He's going to wear her as a baby Bjorn. For your safety, get in the sack. Hey! Comes full circle.
She apologizes, but she was excited by the garden because it's pretty, and Orpheus's eyes turn yellow as he asks if she actually likes something about his home.
My gosh, is yellow secretly his insecurity eyes? Little old me and my little old house. You like my flowers?
It's super cute.
So cute.
She asks how he came by all of these human comforts, and he shares that he once lived with another human who asked him to build or acquire these things for her. But he won't tell Rhea what happened to the woman other than that he didn't kill her. They go back inside so she can make herself dinner, and Orpheus shows her how to make one of the protection tokens he hangs around his property. He's so delighted by the fact that she wanted to learn that he actually keeps the one that she made and hangs it in his room.
They're so cute. They're crafting together immediately. Such a great bonding activity.
It really is. My boyfriend and I actually, almost every weekend, we sit down and we do watercolor painting or oil painting or acrylic painting or something like that. And it is genuinely so fun. We just sit there and work on our own pieces. Or if one of us doesn't feel like crafting, we'll read. But it's so nice to have that silent companionship together, which is kind of what they have already.
And making something together separately, it's like double oxytocin.
Yes. The other human offerings usually stayed in their rooms the entire time when he brought them to his house before trying to escape and getting eaten by him or another demon. So Rhea is different already.
Yeah, she's more of a partner than the ones who are like, no, between the bath and the bedroom, I don't do anything.
He's also surprised when she wants to eat with him rather than in her bedroom alone. She tells him she wishes her family knew about the little protection tokens as it might have saved them, but she refuses to answer when he asks her what happened to them. The next day, he shows Rhea a table he made her so that she can sit in the garden to enjoy the sun for the few hours it shines in the Vale. Rhea starts feeling really guilty because she's planning to abandon him as soon as she can.
Yeah, he still ate previous people, and it's been, 2 days?
Yeah.
Even the best of vulva massages is not gonna overcome that.
I thought you liked him when I touched your pussy.
Yeah, I don't blame her for still planning to escape.
Despite that, she can't bring herself to hate or even dislike him when almost everything he does is in service to her somehow. Her twice daily baths are strangely sexually arousing for her, and she's starting to wonder what he looks like under his clothes.
Reasonable. You've seen mine. I want to see yours. just for science.
Whip it out, boy.
For magic, not science.
For his part, Orpheus is pretty obsessed with Rhea. He's delighted that she's so comfortable with him and actually wants to have conversations with him. She asks him questions, and he's eager to give her anything that she wants.
He's emotionally touch-starved.
Yeah.
I love that. We love a desperate man beast. Leave them gagging for it.
That night at bath time, Rhea tells him she wants him to bathe her with his hands instead of with gloves on because that will make it so that he only has to do it once a day.
Oh, okay. So it's more powerful if they use the magic hands directly.
Yes. Orpheus is a little nervous about this because humans don't like seeing his body without it covered, but Rhea's actually very interested in his hands when she sees them. They're gray and covered with fur, and his knuckle bones are white and protruding, so they show outside of
Yeah, the actual
skin.
bones are
Exactly.
out. I mean, she's already fine with Skullface. It's got more skin than that.
Mm-hmm.
Why were people getting so caught up? People get caught up on silly things.
They do. While he's washing her, he's getting extremely horned up, but he doesn't want her to know that because he assumes that she wouldn't be interested.
Aw, his insecurity eyes are showing.
We're with Rhea next, who starts having a sexy dream about Orpheus, only to wake up and find him on top of her, sniffing her.
Oh, okay.
Because her scent made him go all swiggity swooty. Rhea's still turned on, and Orpheus figures out where the source of the scent is coming from, which is obviously that pussy.
Yeah. Engaged, long tongue.
His eyes turn purple, and he starts going down on her.
Oh, yay! I guessed it!
Which Rhea is pretty pleased with, and after she climaxes, he decides to go exploring in her lady cave with that tongue.
Oh, okay. What a great dream.
Yeah.
Turned reality.
This leads to him accidentally breaking her hymen with his tongue.
Oh, didn't think of that. Oh, actually, this may go sideways.
Yeah. And his eyes turn red from the taste of blood.
Yep.
So now that he's eaten her, he might accidentally eat her.
Yikes. Oh, no. Whoa. We love a phallus ton. That's great. It was just inconvenient.
There's perils involved.
Yeah. Yay for future, but we have to get through some shit first. Yeah.
He manages to get himself under control and then is, of course, horrified that he hurt her. And Rhea explains that he just broke her hymen, which he does not know what that is.
Yeah.
So she explains to him that she's a virgin and that women who are virgins often have one. Not always, but often. And he requested that his offering be pure. That's one of the requirements of his offerings. Orpheus is, no, my version of purity has nothing to do with virginity. He just didn't want them to be sick.
Oh.
So he's like, what?
A little miscommunication. He's like, I don't understand what you're saying. I asked for the non-frail ones, the ones that weren't going to die when I took them into the woods.
Exactly.
Immediately. Wow. Love that purity culture. Comes back.
Strikes again.
She's like, didn't you want this? What's wrong with you humans? Why are you bleeding?
You're always bleeding.
You're so easy to bleed. I don't like it.
Rhea kind of withdraws from him, so he leaves her alone, but he feels a blossom of hope at this evolution in their relationship because he hasn't gotten down and dirty with anybody in a really long time.
He's so happy. I got to eat someone out instead of eat someone. Yay! Change.
We love it. The next morning, the second Orpheus leaves to go and get water, Rhea makes a run for it. She's like, I'm done. She feels like she's wrong for enjoying their sexual encounter and wanting more, and takes this as her cue that she just needs to go. While she's running, she trips, and her demon shielding amulet falls off. But before she can grab it, she finds herself caught in the web of a giant spider demon.
It's quick out there. It's quick.
The demon wraps her up and tells her that she wants Rhea to be sad because apparently she likes the taste of depression.
They have such emotional taste needs. Like, I want this one spicy. I want this one umami. I want this one, oh, mommy. Thank you.
Rhea doesn't want to give up her juicy angst, but the spider demon can impersonate people and takes on the face of her mother and asks her why she brought the demons to kill them all.
Oh my gosh. So it's like a psychic spider.
Yes. She takes on the identity of Rhea's father and brother too, asking why she let them all die. And soon enough, Rhea is weeping. But before the demon can eat her, Orpheus to the rescue.
Yeah.
The arachnid demon of sorrow, as we learn she's called. starts manipulating him with her face-changing powers, appearing as all of the humans he's lost over the years. Orpheus manages to snap out of it and rips the spider demon in half, but not before she hits him in the side with her massive stinger.
And we know he hates being in pain.
He does.
He's kind of a little bit of a baby. Like, I heal so quickly, but I hate it.
Because it does take a full 24 hours for him to heal. So even if it's a nick, he's going to feel that pain for a full 24 hours before it goes away.
Oh, so it doesn't abate slowly. It just stays at that level, and then 24-hour clock, once it's up, it just magically vanishes?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a different type of healing.
Mm-hmm. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Wild. And is that all Duskwalkers?
Yes.
Interesting.
Rhea makes a run for it, but when Orpheus catches up to her, she hugs him and cries and apologizes for running away and thanks him for saving her. He carries her through the forest, fleeing the other demons, but is brought down by the sting from the spider and loses consciousness right outside of the salt circle around his house.
No!
So Rhea goes into full-on badass Xena warrior princess mode and drags his body into the salt circle.
Okay. In my own experience, I have tried to lift and drag an unconscious, not 7-foot man, but a 6'5" one who was just sleeping too hard and move him because a fire alarm went off. And I was like, I don't want you to die in this building. And straight up, we're going to die in this building. I hope this is a false alarm. And it was, but I had to sit there and be, well, this is just how this ends. Because that's so hard. She's lucky that he's mostly bones. That's all I'm going to say. You have any skin that's just weight.
It's true. She's pretty determined, and with demons bearing down on her, and she doesn't want him to be eaten by demons because he will be.
Magic is buoyant. Because she's got to work fast. It's lucky that they're close.
Yeah, and so this does, of course, by her dragging his body into the circle, it does make a break in the circle that demons can get through, but most of them, fortunately, are too stupid to figure it out.
Okay.
She finds Orpheus' sword and kills one that took a bite out of him, and fights off another before managing to pull him inside of the house and put him in his bed. Again, it is a miracle that she accomplishes this.
Oh my gosh. And it's interesting. So these demons are going after him just because he's prone instead of her?
He's easier prey at this moment.
Yeah.
Normally not. After putting him to bed, she bathes herself and cries in the tub, relatable, because she ran away and Orpheus got hurt as a result. She feels really, really guilty.
Yeah, and she also had the emotional torment of everybody playing family horror night.
Like a merry-go-round of sad.
I've said before, I generally like angst, but I like couple angst. Like dead dad angst. It's a different flavor.
It's true. She wraps her wounds where the demons got in a couple of bites and scratches and then goes back to Orpheus to clean his as well. Here we finally get a glimpse of that body yada yada he's been hiding.
Let me see what's under this pelt.
He has gray skin and is covered in short deer-like fur with longer wolf-like fur on his shoulders and chest. So he's chest hair. He's relatively man-shaped, so therefore around, I want to say a 4.5 on your monster fucking scale. And his rib bones actually protrude outside of his flesh like his knuckle bones. So with this description in mind, do you want to wait to get to the dong before you give your ranking?
Oh, yeah. No, I need the full picture before I give a ranking. Because
Okay.
if it's a tentacle, that will change the ranking.
All right.
If it's a prehensile helicopter, I will decide differently.
Once his wounds are bandaged, Rhea tries to go to sleep in her room, but the demons are crawling all over the house and talking about how tasty she probably is, and knocking on the windows and shit.
Just whispering on the windows.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna eat you.
You taste so good. I'm your friend. Let's be sad together.
Oh God, that reminds me, total side note. So my brother's a dick, and when I was a child, I don't remember if it was him or my sister, somebody let me watch the movie Small Soldiers, which if you haven't seen that movie, it's about Barbie dolls and G.I. Joes that come to life and attack people.
Yep.
And I had Barbies at the time, and this movie made me terrified of dolls. And so one time my brother locked me in the hallway and turned all the lights off with a Barbie and a walkie-talkie and was saying into the walkie-talkie, "I'm gonna kill you, Marley."
Oh, siblings. I feel like it's a rite of passage if you have siblings, older siblings especially, do some kind of horrifying psychological torture.
Yeah, my siblings are 6 and 7 years older than me, so they were advanced in their terrorism tactics. I am deeply traumatized.
I love that. You go to sleep, you wake up, your brother's moved all of your dolls 2 inches closer to you in the night. I know you're afraid of it, Marley, but give in. They're coming for you.
Join us. Join us.
Great.
So she only has food and no water, and she can't go to the garden because the demons are crawling all over the house.
Licking at the windows like a small child pressed against the ice cream truck.
Yeah. Exactly. She finally crawls into bed with Orpheus, hoping that his scent will mask her and that he'll, even though he's unconscious, will kind of keep her safe. Orpheus finally wakes up after 2 days of being unconscious.
Oh, he needed more than the old 24.
Yeah, he needed to sleep because the venom knocked him out.
Long lasting.
He is pretty touched that she felt safe with him and that she fought demons to protect him, even if he is disappointed that she ran away.
I feel like whatever bad behaviors she has exhibited, she has more than made up for them by literally saving his life.
Absolutely.
By dragging his ass in.
Which, again, a Herculean feat.
You go, girl.
It's impressive.
You got those muscles. Secret muscles.
He tells her to get some rest because she's obviously barely slept for the last couple of days, has just been curled up under his unconscious body.
She has still had no water for 2 days.
Yeah. And Rhea passes out from exhaustion while he goes off to show the demons that Daddy's home.
Daddy's not dead.
He rips the arms off of the demon that harmed her because she got scratched by one of them and throws it out of the salt circle for the other demons to eat, and then proceeds to clean up from all the damage that the demons did to the property while he was out. He notes that if he hadn't woken up when he did, they probably would have broken into the house and gotten to Rhea. So it's very lucky that he was only unconscious for 2 days, even though that was a long time. They were close to breaking into the house.
Figuring out the secret Santa Claus entrance through the chimney or something of the like?
Well, because the protection sigils need to be remade over and over again.
Oh.
They do kind of expire after a little
everything
while.
has this 24 hour. It's like taking medication.
I mean,
you
it's not
don't
24
remember,
hours,
your
but-
whole life is going to fall apart.
Yeah, with the protection sigils, I think it's because they're made of dried fruit. The fruit rots and the herbs kind of go dry and flaky and stuff like that. So they need to be remade for those purposes.
That makes sense.
After a while, Rhea finally wakes up again and Orpheus finds her crying. He goes to comfort her and she tells him about how her family died, how she thinks she brought demons to them and only survived because of that harbinger of bad omens deal the villagers slapped her with. But Orpheus assures her that it was her lack of fear that shielded her because she explains that she hid from them and she wasn't afraid. She felt really upset that her family was being attacked by these demons, but she wasn't scared. And so the demons didn't find her.
Oh, so whatever demons were attacking her family were going purely based on the scent of fear.
Exactly.
See, it wasn't icky.
So she doesn't have icky blood or anything. She just doesn't experience fear in the same way. He also explains that there's a town of demons deep in the Vale where demons that no longer hunt humans live.
Oh, vegetarian Vale.
That is what we will be referring to it as for the remainder of the episode.
Yay. I'm glad to contribute.
Rhea's stomach growls, and she says she hasn't eaten in 2 days, so Orpheus basically bursts through a wall like the Kool-Aid Man and grabs her fruit and vegetables from the garden to eat.
Okay. Better than just, here's a demon arm.
Gnaw on this, like a Disneyland turkey leg.
You like that, right?
He needs to bathe her again, but Rhea is exhausted and asks if he can just hold her while she sleeps instead to mask her scent, and Orpheus is very glad to do so. He's always wanted to hold one of his humans and feel that closeness.
Oh, rather than just carrying them through the woods.
A lot of them wouldn't even let him carry them. They didn't want him to touch them.
I'd rather
so.
get snatched.
Yeah, like they would rather just run after him, When she wakes up again, Rhea has to piss like a racehorse, and Orpheus goes out to get her more fruit. He asks if she put up more trinkets, and she says she hung some inside the house, which makes his eyes turn yellow, which she learns is a sign of pride or happiness in him.
Ah, the meanings of colors.
Despite her trying to avoid it, Orpheus has to bathe the human scent off of her, and she has to deal with the fact that the process makes her horny. She still doesn't know if Orpheus really understands sex even after he went down on her.
She views him as a little bit childlike in this sense.
Right. While he's oiling her up and starts getting to her sex parts, she grabs his arm and asks him what his currently purple eyes mean. He doesn't want to tell her, but she asks if they mean he's aroused, and he says yes.
Oh, purple eyes are sexy eyes.
She also asks if he has a cock, and...
Do you even have a penis? or are we just destined for a life of tongue stuff, which is fine, by the way.
He says he does, but that it isn't like a human's at all.
Oh, hold on. Please wait. People find my hands off-putting. Wait until you see my peen. All right, give it to me.
He gets her off with some hand stuff. And,
okay.
Oh, God, when I tell you this is some top-tier erotica, I mean it. It's pretty hot.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Purple eyes, growly, strange face. Yes.
Rhea tells him she wasn't sure if he felt this kind of desire. And he says he wanted a bride/companion, not just for loneliness, but also because of his many hungers.
Oh, satiate us, Orpheus.
Not yet.
We have to wait.
We have to wait. It doesn't happen immediately.
Just hand stuff and the tongue stuff and the everything. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff, and it's fine. But you leave a girl hanging. Say, I'll show you my cock if you ask, but only if you ask multiple times.
He's playing hard to get with that peen.
He's blue-balling us.
The next morning, while Rhea's in the garden eating breakfast, Orpheus comes to her and she asks if he'll hunt for her. He's worried, of course, that it's a ploy for her to leave again, but she says she just misses eating meat and won't try to run away. She tells him she's always wanted to travel too, but he worries about her safety if he were to take her away from the house. The only way to do so safely would be for her to give him her soul, but that freaks the fuck out of her, and he promises not to bring it up again.
Reasonable.
He then offers to give her some sword training, since she used that sword to defend
might
him,
as well.
which makes her so excited that he blushes, which presents his eyes turning pink.
Okay. I was just like, where are these capillaries coming from?
It's like anime blushing.
Oh, I love it.
Rhea practices sword fighting against him, which is mostly just him dodging her, swinging it at him. But they have to go inside because it's about to rain. They can't be outside during the rain because the rain washes the salt circle away.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. He asks her to teach him how to cook, and she asks a few questions about the human woman that used to live with him, who he built the house and planted the garden for. He doesn't say much other than that she left a long time ago. Rhea sits on the porch to eat, laughing when a demon comes bounding at her and bounces off the protective shield around the house. Rhea notices a large owl-like creature lurking about outside, which Orpheus explains is the witch owl, who isn't a demon but is part human, part other. Orpheus spends the night keeping the demons away so Rhea can sleep during the rain, and the next morning the garden is full again and has a lemon tree because the witch owl was doing the Dougie out in the yard and apparently conjured it.
Here, be happy, have some citrus.
Yeah. The witch owl spoke to Orpheus back when he had his first human with him and told him about the salt circle and trinkets to keep the house protected. And she was also the one that left him the amulet that Rhea wears. She also explained to him that if a human gave him their soul, he could keep the human with him always, safe and protected.
Witch owl's got everybody's back, is a font of knowledge out here.
Rhea brings up the prospect of him hunting for her again, but he's afraid of losing her because he really wants her to be the one that stays with him forever.
Poor Rhea. It's only been a couple of days at this point, and she's so over fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
She's like, I will do anything for demon salami. And if you're not willing to give me your demon salami, I must get it elsewhere. Go hunting.
Please. They are approached by a fox skull-headed Duskwalker with green orbs, who is very curious about Rhea.
Okay. The Duskwalkers have different animal skulls on their faces.
Yes, it's whichever animal they eat first.
Ah, because I was wondering, are they interchangeable? What's under that skull?
What that skull do, boy? Orpheus is obviously very protective of Rhea, but understands the impulse that the other Duskwalker feels to have a companion. The more humans they eat, the more they desire companionship. This Duskwalker is less developed than Orpheus, and not quite as smart, but can talk. He walks on 3 legs instead of 2 or 4.
Oh, okay,
So, yeah.
okay. I was just imagining the Duskwalker equivalent of why say many word when few do trick, but 3 legs instead of up on the 2 or whatever.
Also, you know the way that animals will turn their head when they don't understand something?
Yeah.
He does that.
Oh, animal fun fact time. I know the reason why they do this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if you're using asymmetrical hearing, like one ear hole is higher on one side of your head than the other, that helps you to locate sound better.
Oh.
So when animals tilt their head, and humans do this too, it's a symbol of confusion because you're trying to make sense of the sounds, including where it's coming from. And owls have asymmetrical ears. A cochlea, one is higher than the other.
Oh.
So they're always hearing at the advantageous position.
Oh, that's why they're such good hunters.
Yes. Anyway, thank you. We did promise more animal fun facts. This podcast is not just smut, it's also learning.
We venture, of all the things that we're trying to do here, to educate and to teach. That is our passion.
Yeah, the more you know. Dun, dun, dun. We are here to help you with trivia questions of all kinds. Books teach you all sorts of stuff.
Bookempornium@gmail.com. Hit us up. This Duskwalker, less developed than Orpheus, of course, not quite as smart. Orpheus is, well, you can't have Rhea. And he's, I don't want her. She smells like sticks and twigs. I want one that smells better.
He does find her icky.
To Orpheus, by contrast, she smells like roses and elderberries.
Very nature forward.
Mm-hmm. Orpheus gives this other Duskwalker salt to protect his cave from demons and essentially tells him to fuck off. Over the next few days, Rhea is stuck inside while Orpheus guards the property since it's too wet to lay down the salt circle. She misses his company, and when they are together, learns as much as she can about him, as well as the woman who used to live with him. Apparently, she also didn't fear Orpheus and gave him his name.
And previous to that, he was just Duskwalker Demon.
Yes, Mavka.
That was the other name.
Yeah, Duskwalker or Mavka are interchangeable.
Okay.
Rhea finds herself increasingly curious about what's under his pants, especially since he gets her off whenever he bathes her, but doesn't seek out anything more than that.
Let me see that bone.
One night, Rhea asks him about the town of demons, and he explains that these demons have been around for centuries and are intelligent and engage in trade. Rhea mentions wanting to go there, and he says vaguely that he'll take her someday. He admits he took the other human he lived with there for things he wasn't able to make, such as jewelry and the hearth that Rhea uses to cook. Rhea starts cramping, and Orpheus smells blood on her and goes a little feral, so he has to recuse himself outside because, lo and behold, she's gotten her period.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna lose his fucking mind.
He is, and we will talk about that next time.
No! Oh my goodness. We've got sexy periods going on. We love this. This is great.
Yes.
Activate beast mode.
Actually, though.
I love this book so far.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Opal Reyne killed it with this book. This whole series is just fantastic.
I can't wait for part 2.
Well, thank you guys for listening to part 1 of A Soul to Keep.
You can send us your recommendations of any book you'd like us to cover over at bookempornium@gmail.com.
You can also find us on social media. On TikTok, we are Book Emporium, and on Instagram, we are Book Emporium Podcast.
Come follow us, reach out to us, leave us a review, and we will see you next time with part 2, not a new book.
Yes. Thank you guys again for listening. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.